So you've just built your new rig and you've centered it around the Corsair ecosystem. Awesome choice. But you might have also found using the iCUE link hub, you can't really use your old fan or RGB connections. But you still can with the Corsair Commander Duo. Let's do a quick unboxing and let me show you real quick how to get everything connected and how it'll work for you. All right, so here we are again. The Corsair Commando Duo looks pretty sweet over here. It is part of the iLink family, of course. And over here we can see just some of the features and specs and everything. And some more over here. And then some more over here. Let's get to the inside. Wow, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be kind of big, almost, well, maybe not. All right, just putting this aside for right now. And open, well, here we have the QR code. If you want to scan it, let me know where it takes you. But here it says for the manual, the Commander Duo over here, and all that stuff over there. Open this up. Definitely incredibly important to read safety and compliance information. I'll leave that to you. And then their warranty guide, another incredibly important, really long scroll. And then we have here a USB header to a USB Type-C connection. Pretty short. This cable is slightly over 21 inches. And then this cable, and it's actually two cables. It includes two temperature sensors. This part goes connected into the Duo, while this part, both of them, can hang out wherever you want to monitor temperatures. Probably recommendation would be in your front intake to see what the temperature is coming in, and then maybe on the rear exhaust so you can see what the temperature is going out, or whatever you'd like to do there. So that is pretty cool. And these are about 25 inches each. All right, and then over here, so that you can connect or attach this to wherever, two iCUE link bridges. It's cool that they give you the ability to join them, so that's nice. And then we have the Commander itself. We can see the little Corsair logo here, then little vents over here to let it breathe. Find the iCUE link adapter right over here. And then right over here we have the ability to link them up or just to use this as ARGB. This is in case you don't have the hub itself, if this is only by itself. This doesn't come with it, this is separate. All right, then we have two PWM fan header connections, two ARGB connections, and then for that temp cable we saw earlier, iCUE link as well over here, so as a pass-through or a connection, and then USB right over here for this cable, and then SATA power to power it up. So instead of using a 6-pin PCIe connection like this guy uses, this will power through SATA. So that's nice. Now this can be used on its own and that's great, but is not going to be as expansive as this hub. Now the cool thing is you can have them both talk. You can use them together, maybe pass a cable through here so that they can talk, and that would be perfect. Actually, pop this right in here and right there, and then they can talk. That's pretty cool. This is a separate purchase. It came inside of this kit and it comes inside of a lot of cases. For example, in the 4500X that I'll be using soon. So very nice. Again, this doesn't come with it, though this does. And they serve different purposes as well. So here you can connect PWM fans and ARGB connections. Cool. So that way you don't lose the value of your current fans. Like this one will connect through a iCUE connection like this. So that way you don't have to throw those fans away. You can use this. That will only utilize that connection. You don't see any other PWM on this. Then you can bring this in. You can use your old fans and your new fans. So the perfect couple here. This will work well by itself, but it works so much better with the hub. So a quick way of bringing this in, just disconnect that cable. We'll go ahead, attach the bridge right over here. Then we'll attach it right over here. You can use either which side. And then we'll bring this cable, you might have to tug a little bit depending on how tight you had it before, right over here to work as a pass-through. And then you can reintroduce this. It might get in the way, but you might have to kind of readjust the way you had it. Then you will connect SATA up here, your fans and your ARGB connections right down here. This fits in perfectly. And then also your USB Type-C and your USB header right into here, and you'd be set. The Corsair Commando Duo not only allows you to save money by not having to toss your old fans that cost a lot of money, but actually helps you cabling as well to clean up that clutter. That way you don't have 1,000 different fans going to different headers all over the board. That way they all come to one place. You can manage everything perfectly. This may not be 100% the best example, but it gives you a good idea of how yours can look like if it doesn't already look like that. So with the Commander Duo, we're able to add RGB fans, PWM fans, whatever kind of fans you had before into your newer Corsair system. Took less than 5 minutes to get everything attached, turned on, and we're ready to go with the iCUE software. As you can see here, everything just works. Now, if your system doesn't have ARGB and you want ARGB, you can use them both together, or you can use this switch to ARGB, and then that way you can use it as an ARGB controller on its own, again, for systems that don't have ARGB. That's awesome, and it comes at a great budget as well. It's actually incredibly simple. So let me know if you'd like me to include this in my next system to build with it for my next workstation, coming up really soon. This is Iggy with ThisBytesForYou, showing you the Corsair Commando Duo. While I haven't built with this just yet, I have built with the core, and you can check it out right up here. This is Iggy with ThisBytesForYou out. See you guys.